Okay? Now, I got a nice little phone call about an hour, 2 hours before the meeting started, right? We had one lady called Curtis, couldn't be at the meeting tonight, but she's investing $1,000. She was the first person to get in. So now we're down to $9.99. And then I got a phone call from a buddy of mine in Branson, Missouri, and him and a couple of buddies are putting in 25. And they're overnight being checked. So we're down to, so that's 26 units, so we got 974 to go, and we've been in business about 45 minutes. So at this rate of speed, we'll be sold out in 2 weeks. At any rate, we're doing 1,000 units at $1,000 a piece, but I'm going to make it worth your while. Here's the numbers I'm going to show you right quick, because again, I'm going to be respectful for your time, and then I'm going to let anybody ask any questions.
Move that over.
Okay. Just cut that off. Okay, 1,000, let's just say our media companies are saying that we're going to do 20, 30, 40,000 a month right off the bat. I believe them. I don't want to hype it though. I sincerely think she'll get it through Medicare. We're going to sell millions of units in, but again, I don't want to hype it for you. But I believe after 2 or 3 months, we'll be selling 10,000 units a month. Again, we sold 3,500 to 4,000 units a month, and we did it for almost 10 years, and we never ran a TV commercial. So I'm going to show you those numbers too. What if I just do what we did before when there was a gazillion other players in the game, and we're the only guys in this game right here. But at 10,000 units a month, and you've got, say, 10 units, which is a $10,000 investment. You're actually going to get 50 cents on each unit that we sell based on 10 units. So you would make $5,000 per month. We're going to total up, we will email every investor at the end of the week, every week, and tell you how many units we sold for the week. The only requirement we got is we don't want the investors to call us every single day because we got work to do. You're going to get your email at the end of the week, and we're going to tell you exactly how many we done. You're going to get an email at the end of the month to tell you how many we did for the end of the month, and then whatever we did on that calendar month, on the 10th, you're going to get your check, okay? Now, we're going to have a 4-year clause, and it's in the paperwork over there. For 4 years, we can't sell this company. So if you invest in this business, we can't sell the company out from under. You know, we're not going to raise $1 million and sell it 2 months later. That wouldn't do you any good. So we're not going to sell the company for 4 years. And on the other hand, you can't ask for your money back for 4 years. Okay? You can come ask for it back, and we might negotiate it out. But we're going to offer you a 3 times buyout at the end of 4 years. 3 times buyout at the end of 4 years. So if you put in $1,000, you get back $3,000. Put in $10,000, you get back $30,000. $100, $300. Okay? If you want to buy out. But if you put in $10,000 and you're making $5,000+ a month, you're not going to want to buy out. You're going to want to keep. You're going to beg us to not sell. You're going to beg us to keep it going forever and ever and ever. Right? We might keep it 5 years. We might keep it 10 years, 20 years. But I can tell you, because I've sold not thousands, but hundreds of thousands of alarm contracts in the past. If we do 10,000 units a month, that's 120,000 units a year. And by the way, that is 0.2% of the market. 0.2%. Go home and do the math. There's 43 million seniors, growing by 1 million to 1.5 million every year, counting the death rate. Right, Curtis? Okay, so 0.2%, if we're able to do that, in 4 years we got 500,000 accounts. I'll tell you what the company's worth. It's worth $500 million. That's what it's worth in 4 years' time. If somebody comes to us, they're going to have to offer us probably close to $1 billion to get it. So, because that's not my call, that's Curtis's call, okay? So, at any rate, we're selling 1,000 units at $1,000 a piece. I had a guy today tell me, I really want 10 units, Britt. You know, it's going to be about 2 or 3 weeks before I can get it. Can you reserve me a spot? No. we're selling 1,000 units. If you get it to me before we sell 1,000 units, you can get it. But if you don't, there's nothing I can do about it, because we had to go to our attorney, lay out our game plan. That's what we're doing, and that's the way we're going about it. We're excited. We're going, you know, if I'm half right, it's the greatest investment you've ever made in your life. But what if we're really right? What if we turn that 10,000 units a month into 20,000 units a month? Then you put up $10,000 one time, and you get back 10,000 a month. Jim posed a real good question to me the other night, so I don't want anybody thinking, I want you to totally understand this. How are you doing this? The truth is, if you figure this out, we're paying out $50 per sale. Well, I used to pay salespeople a lot more than that. Now we're holding out $50 per sale on each unit to go to next month's advertising. So that's a grand total of $100 per sale that we're holding out. So if we do 5,000 sales the first month, next month we're doing $250,000 in advertising, right? Now if we do 10,000 that month, the next month we're doing $500,000 in advertising. And then if we do 20,000 the next month, we're doing $1 million in advertising. So that's all we're doing. So it's based on sales. It's not based on what the company does, how we do, how we manage it. We already know how to do this. We've done it for a long, long time. And that's why Curtis came to us. Right, Curtis? So that's it, okay? Now, one last thing, and again, this is totally up to you if you want to do this. If you, as an investor, or you don't have to be an investor, you don't have to put up a dime. If you want to bring us people to make this investment, because that's how I got $25,000 from Missouri being sent to me today. If you want to bring us investors, we're going to pay you 15% commission for bringing us an investment. It's a one-time fee. The guy that brought it this evening he's investing $5,000. He brought 2 other guys that's investing 10. Well, he's going to make 15% off both 10s. That's a total of $3,000, but he don't want the money. He wants 3 more units. He knows what we're going to do. So he paid for 5 units, and he's getting 8 units because he brought us, he brought us some people. Okay. You got the right to do it. You don't have to invest a quarter to do it. And again, it's 1,000 units we're selling, and then that's it. You got yes, sir.
So to bring you people, you're paying 15% on however much they invest.
Yeah. If they invest $1,000 and buy 1 unit, you get a $150 commission. If they invest $10,000, you get a $1,500 commission. But you can take a check, and you'll get $10.99 for it, or you can take a unit and $500, however you want it. The guy that my friend did today, he don't want any money. He just wants more units because he knows what we're going to do. But good question. Okay. Any questions? I'm trying to get some of these folks out of here at 8. Yes, Frank.
You'll be able to take units up until the 1,000 are sold.
Up until the 1,000 are sold. Once the 1,000 are sold, if Donald Trump comes to be, can't nobody do nothing for 4 years. That's it. So you got to do that to make it legal. Good question, though.
Explain again the 50 cents. It's 50 cents per unit sold.
Based on 10,000 units.
Based
on $10,000, which is 10 units. Based on 1 unit, it's 5 cents per unit sold on 1 unit. In other words, you put up $1,000 and you got 1 unit, you're going to get 5 cents off of every one we sold. Let's just